Hey there, my name is Diana and I'm based out in South Africa. It's winter here, it's cold, it's wet. We're based in Cape Town, so we actually have very wet winters. I have celiac disease. I had the privilege, I consider it a privilege, of being diagnosed 26 years ago. One of the first people in South Africa to actually be diagnosed, and that's a journey in itself. Tell me about it. It took 5 years, which I was lucky. It usually takes 20 years in South Africa to be diagnosed with celiac disease. As a result of being diagnosed, there was no gluten-free, and I mean seriously no gluten-free. It wasn't even known in this country at the time. People thought I was mad. They thought I was picky eaters. They told me I was fussy. I needed to actually be able to feed myself. And that was the problem. You could find rice flour and tapioca flour and potato starch from the Asian stores, the Indian stores, because it's almost part of their diet. And there was no commercially available stuff. I couldn't buy biscuits, I couldn't buy bread. And I had to actually go on this journey by myself to be able to find something that I could eat as a treat. Bread, I mean, bread's the foundation of most people's lives. Sandwiches, school lunches, going on hikes, never mind the cakes and all the rest of it. I was taught by my grandmother to bake. And she never had a scale, she never had a mixer. It was all done by hand. And I took time. It took me 3 or 4 years to actually be able to produce a edible biscuit. And I had to go back to my tasting and my reliance on textures, and I used her recipes as a base. And I eventually got them to a case that I was making them for myself. I was very happy with myself. And one day a baker turned around and said to me, "Oh, here, taste this." I said, "I can't, I've got celiac disease." And then the whole discussion started about being picky, fussy eaters and all the rest of it. I said, "You know what? I actually couldn't be bothered arguing with you. I have celiac disease, I can't eat wheat or gluten." So he turned around and said, "You can't produce anything gluten-free." So I thought, you know what? Blow you. I went and I took it back to him and I said to him, "There, that is gluten-free. Now eat it." And he looked at me and he said to me, "Oh." And that's when my journey started as a commercial baker. It happened because some man had the cheek to turn around and say to me, "You can't. Please don't tell me I can't, because I damn well will." Now, I teach people to bake. I baked 20 years commercially. I bake biscuits, I bake breads. And I basically a self-taught gluten-free baker. I now take people who want to learn or who need to learn. There's a difference between want to learn and need to learn. But you need good tasting gluten-free products in your life. I take you on the journey of actually making a bread. Bread is always the easiest. People say it's so hard, but it's not. It's really the easiest thing to make. So we go on a journey, we bake bread. If you don't want to make bread, well, then we'll teach you to make cakes. We'll teach you to make biscuits. But I have walked this journey of being a celiac disease, being gluten intolerant. Oh, by the way, I'm also allergic to wheat, but I'm a baker. I'm a teacher, and I teach people to bake gluten-free. I'm very abrupt. People think I'm rude. I know what I know, and I'm happy to share. And if you want to come play with me, please come play. Happy to share and teach all the way.